Good morning, Louis Toller here from Caribpest again. We're going to be showing you a take that was done at a residence that the termites had infested the walls. They were actually making protrusions out of the walls to reach shelves attached to the walls. There they attacked books and had really infested the place beyond the scale of 50%. It was close to 80% infestation problem. The termites had lifted the nests out of the ground. They were no longer living in the ground. Again, the place had been drilled on several occasions and caused the termites to kind of stifle up above the soil, and there they infested the structure above ground. One of the drawbacks of treating termites from the bottom up is that the termites may survive above ground and re-establish nests out of reach of soil treatments. This is the reason that Caribpest does the top down, from the roof down, and then the last thing that we do is the outside periphery, or secure the exterior perimeter of the structure. So after the treatment starts, from the top down to the walls, down to the base, by then the termites start to move away from the structure. When the termites start to move outside of the structure, because the treatment is coming from the initial treatment at the top, the outside of the structure is secured. It is called securing the perimeter, the outside perimeter of the structure. Here we have a problem where, as I said earlier, the termites had infested the walls. The assumption by earlier investigators were that the termites have to return to the soil, so substantial treatment was done to the base, drilling through the tiles of the structure. These attempts did not seem to control the problem, and Caribpest was calling to have a, what we would say, fifth look at the problem. What we found is that the termites had lifted their nests not only into the walls, but into books as well. As stated in earlier videos, we in Jamaica, including Caribpest in the very, very early years, were following standards that were introduced to us by labels provided by the North American standards. This called for the treatment of the base of the structure. It is effective in North America, but not necessarily so in Jamaica. The tropical climate allows termites to exist above ground year-round. In North America, termites have to return to the ground for warmth and moisture. As seen here, the termites had established living galleries, existing galleries inside books. This they accomplished by protruding through the walls tiny cracks gained access to the cellulose in the books and had actually started nesting in the books. Because the books were not disturbed and checked regularly, the termites were allowed to establish these colonies. They no longer needed access to the ground. In the order of life, every living thing has another living thing that feeds off it. Unfortunately, termites attack structures, man-made structures, and they're forced by nature to return the cellulose to ground level.